All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Anthony
tonight for
Santander.
Toronto.
To play.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Mizorowski, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Hamilton has a beat on it, and there's one down. Here's George Springer.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And now it's 1-2. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away. There's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Woo. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No.
That's ball two.
And there's a foul ball. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Clement gets it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Christian Yelich. Ball one there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the 1-0.
Aye.
This one in the air, right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Brings it in for the third out. Second inning set to go. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to short, Hamilton. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, out to left. Yelich under it. And there's 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball right side. In time to Devers. And that's the 3rd out. Thanks for celebrating opening day with us here in Milwaukee, where the Brewers are coming off a season that saw them win 97 games and reach the NLCS before getting eliminated by the Dodgers.
Yeah, they put together their best regular season in franchise history. You got to chalk that up as a success for 2-time National League Manager of the Year, Pat Murphy.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 1-2. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out. Andrew Vaughn now.
The designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
Ball, that's just out.
No score here in the 2nd. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's downstairs. Now 2-2. Clement. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So up next, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
The 1-0. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming around third is Frelick. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. Lifted in the air, right center field. 1 down. So digging in, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove. Santander stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Inside, ball 2.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Inside,
That's
just
inside.
missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Now George Springer at the plate. Springer, who statistically has turned out to be one of the greatest postseason performers of all time when you look at his OPS in playoff games. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. That one fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and there's one away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Blue Jays down a run here on opening day. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air, center field. Freeland settles under this one, and there's 2 away. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
And first offering is fouled off. Lucas, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. 2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Contreras.
That clips the corner.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 1-1. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
The 1-0.
Hey! Nope, that's inside.
Contreras gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Payoff pitch. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two aboard with one out. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Fouled off left side. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Andres Jimenez. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Carlos Cortez. And that misses. Ball one.
Ball two.
That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Springer under it. And there's one away. So digging in, David Hamilton. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch almost got him. And safe. It's a stolen base. Two down. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Big spot. And here comes Jackson Chourio. Swings through that. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Nice grab. What a play to end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. This one in the air, center field. Frelick under it. And there's one down. Digging in, Anthony Santander. cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. High fly ball, right field. Chourio should have this one. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. Up now for Milwaukee, Chris. Yelich.
Now pitching for
a new pitcher in the game, Eric Lauer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball 1.
Clement tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 2.
Ball in.
Out towards right center field. Springer racing after it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Now it's Devers at the plate.
The first baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Inside.
That's inside.
And 1-1. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. First pitch swinging.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. In the air out towards right center. Freeland under this one. Out number 2.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Chourio on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Brewers DH. Drew Vaughn. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fluharty.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Fluharty, a 6'2 southpaw, 24 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. To first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next,
here's the center fielder. South, the Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Blake Perkins. Looking to start something with one gone. Blake Perkins now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2. Out to short. Throw to first is in time. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Cortez. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luis Rengifo looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Luis Rengifo in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball, that's inside.
2 down, nobody on. Misses inside. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
The 3-1. That clips a corner. Varsho settles underneath it. And that ends the inning. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 8th. Dalton Varsho digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Takes it in for the out. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. The shortstop takes the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Swing and a chopper. Grabs it barehanded to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom. The 8th, the Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Joey Ortiz. Tommy Nance into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Nance. He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Clips the corner, 1-2. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Backed off the plate that time. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Ortiz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Up next for the Brewers.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. 3 groundouts already, he's 0 for 3. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. 1 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 3.
Inside, ball 1.
And that one fouled off. On the ground. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then down the first baseline.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Braden Fisher. And here is William Contreras. Jimenez. 1 at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So back to the top of the order. Anthony Santander now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. This one in the air, center field. Perkins settles under it. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Addison Barger will hit next. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. In the air, right field. Chourio coming on. Makes the catch. Ball game.